we're going to be taping, for the latecomers, we're going to be taping my memorial service. See, in advance, so I can conduct it and participate. You all will be here, and then at that moment. So I told a friend of mine a couple months ago, I was a fragment, and then I went on to something else. I said what I was planning. He said, you know, Mark Twain, who happens to be my very favorite writer, author, had made a comment on it that, and I'm paraphrasing it, is that one always tries to get to one's funeral, to make it to one's funeral, and you get close, but not quite. The L15 memorial service, angels, you see, and I'll have the garb appropriate to that. And then I will say, it'll be all extempore. You know what extempore means? Tempora. No. No, you see, it's already getting confused. No. Well, we'll just see what happens. Now, I am visited. I have been led into this whole thing. The mysteries of the universe are gradually the veil is being lifted from my eyes by Gulk and Thotho, who are intergalactic angels that visit me. These are wonderful, may I say, deities. They express love, but still, they can be a little vengeful. They can be a little. They need to be praised. They need to be worshipped. You know. Apparently, that's not completely unique to us. You know, to our. So what I'm getting at is, they insist on being praised, and they insist whenever a presentation is made in this vein that their banners be raised. Or else, I could be in trouble. We all could be in trouble. So at that point, so we will have to start out. I will have to start out by giving praise and honoring them, you know, and I will do that by raising their banners. So I wonder if I can ask Fred the dance of the female Kali-yugas. You see. But we were not allowed to give the real name out until recently. But I've just recently, Gulk said we could do it. So. Now, Fred, are you ready? The volume is set.
Okay.
You get gently, ever reverent. Wait a minute. God, this this could have been disastrous. I am so nervous. I'm sorry. Is there a nurse in the? I'm getting palpitations. Is there a nurse truly? Is there somebody who can take blood pressure? A doctor? For
You're fine. Do it.
Anybody?
Check his fuel injector.
Can someone do that?
Maybe someone can do it better than me.
I'm a doctor.
There you go.
You listen and I'll put it on.
The good times.
The rest, I'm not objectifying.
Has Sydney already been here?
Yeah.
There.
Oh,
Yeah, about 20 minutes ago.
This will just take a second.
I hear
Is it there?
Just bear with us a minute. Fred, we're just almost there.
About 40 minutes.
Whoops. Do we know what movements we're waiting for? Yeah, well,
Dance with Kelly.
we don't know how.
Dance with Kelly.
You better do it quick. He's deceased.
I'd like to make an appointment as soon as your appointment now. For which gallery? Actually, just Sure. She said. memory to L15, who was a faithful member of the L15 Intergalactic Angel Church. He is now being taken by Golgotha to Intergalactasia. Thank you for coming to the memorial service. Is there anyone let's see, and then you're supposed to say what you remembered about the person. So, L15 was a friend to all, taken in his prime. And now he is on to Intergalactasia. So on and so on and so on. Is there anyone here who knew L15, who would like to step forward and say a few words about him? Yes.
He owes me $15.
He does? Oh. Well, see, I'm still L15, and I don't remember going to 15 bucks. See, that's the beauty of conducting it myself. This is just let's see now why I'm doing it.
He owed me $10.
I don't know you, sir.
Okay. $5?
You know. You see the beauty of this thing. Okay. Now, is there someone who truly did know, or who didn't know L15, who would like to say something about him? You may step forward. That's how it went in
For
the
the
service.
few minutes that I've known L15,
Yes.
I think he's a beautiful being.
Yes. Yes.
Period.
Yes. Yes. Very sad. That's very sad and beautiful.
Sad but true.
Sad and beautiful. So let's say that I know of an artist who had a daughter who was, say, 8 or 9 years old. And one day the daughter came in with a bug that was in a little box. And the daughter said to the father, who was the artist, Dad, this bug is sick. Can you see if you can do something for it? And so, raucous crowd. This will just take a second. And anyway, the bug was lying on its back. It was a little beetle, and the little foot was just wiggling very weakly. So there was nothing, And so the father said, "Well, I don't think there's anything we can do for the bug," whose name was Eddie, by the way. And we'll just have to see, what happens. So about a couple hours later, Eddie passed away. At least the feelers, the leg stopped moving, and it was prodded with a stick, a little twig, and it apparently was dead. So the kid ran across the street to get some buddies, a 5-year-old boy and an 8-year-old girl. Oh, that's right, because the father said, "Well, how would you like to have a burial ceremony?" And the kid thought that was a good idea and ran to get the friends. So we took the little bug in a little box, Eddie, out to the backyard, scraped a little hole in the ground, and had a ceremony. And the 5-year-old, the only ceremonial tune that he knew was the wedding march. So he hummed a little of that, and then we all said words about Eddie, taken in his prime, he was a friend to all, and then lowered him down, and it was very sad and somber and very beautiful. So I wanted to make this similar. It's not quite going in that same way.
Not here. This is a very emotional experience for me, but I did know L15, and he was the most creative of the hundreds of artists that I've met in my life, and I think it's really a crime that he was never recognized in his lifetime as the great artist that he was. He was truly a prophet without honor in his own plan, taken before his time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Amen.